Hello and welcome to another episode of Manage CIA podcast, where we bring you stories of innovation, struggles, successes of India's most promising agri startup. I'm your host Ishika Gautam, and today we are joined by the founder of Karvi Foods. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great, sir. Thank you. Before we start, could you briefly introduce yourself and about your startup?
Yes, my name is Amol Kulkarni, and I come from a background of engineering, food, and operations. All these sectors intersect together. So, the simple belief behind the Karvi Foods Foundation is basically we want to preserve the nutritions and not to destroy it. That was the simple belief we started Karvi Foods.
So, sir, but here you came for FIX. What is that?
FIX is a basically food ingredient expert, and when we say that, it's because of food preservation. When you see there are a lot of preservation techniques involved, and FIX comes where these optimized freeze drying for food ingredients based on the application of the product. When you say application, let me give you an example. Same product, same freeze dried mango can have different applications, like when you are using it in chocolate, when you are using it as a snacks, when you are using it in a milkshake. So these three different applications, same product cannot give you the good outcome. So for these three different applications, what we need to do while freeze drying, we need to do different thermal profiles and vacuum profiles to achieve the product target.
So, what is the inspiration behind this startup? Was there any personal story or any story?
Yeah, my background is from agriculture family. So basically, when we start this, I'm going to talk about the FIX. When we start this, it was like that farmers are producing very good harvest, very naturally nutritious products, and they are selling it at a throwaway prices. Same time, industry bol raha hai. Food industry is telling that they are not getting the stable, shelf stable, and healthy and nutritious, clean label ingredient. So that gap has to be bridged by some technique. So based on that experiences, we start this FIX. That is the fixing the gap between industry and farming.
So, what are the main core problem you are solving through your brand or your startup?
We are solving same problem for the problem is for farmer as well as industry. So industry wants clean label and stable ingredients, whereas farmers are having those products but they are not able to supply because of the post harvest losses. Then they are not able to sell it in a market at a very good price. So any surplus that farmers are producing, we are converting it by using our optimized freeze drying process. We are converting it into the high value ingredients, and that we are supplying to industry. So in this time we are preventing the farmers losses, post harvest losses basically, and we are giving them the best value realization. And also we are planning, when we scale up, we are planning to give them a year round demand, which even domestic as well as in global market we can provide those ingredients. So farmers are definitely going to get benefit.
So, when you felt, sir, that this idea could run into a startup?
It's in back 2024 when we used to supply a lot of ingredients in pan India. So some of our clients came to us that no, this is working for this one, but the same is not working for that another application. So we started working on that, and then this particular idea came in our mind, and we started working on that. So we have done a lot of profiling for a lot of ingredients based on their applications. So now we want to draft that data. Already we have data, gathering multiple data, and now we are planning to file a patent for that particular process innovation.
So, what is the core innovation behind FIX?
FIX is a freeze dried ingredients. When we talk about innovations, freeze drying तो बहुत जन कर रहे हैं. There are multiple companies in India, they are doing freeze drying. Globally there are a lot of companies they are doing. But most of the players, what they do, they are doing freeze drying in moisture number. So they stop the process when the moisture comes to enough low point, and they stop the process. But what we are doing, our freeze drying process is mostly based on the water activity. So we are targeting our ingredients to be dry based on the water activity target. Yes, moisture is a key parameter definitely, but water activity has to be the low. If you say the moisture is calculated in terms of percent, 0 to 100%, whereas the water activity is a unitless, but is calculated in between 0 to 1. So any product that is having more water activity, above 0.6, those are having tends to more microbial or faster microbial growth in that one, because the free water available in that product, which tends to more likely to grow the microbials and the shelf life gets down. So many players, what they do use additives. Even after freeze drying, they use additives, some agents to prevent that thing. So here we are achieving that, targeting water activity, and we are allowing to avoid the complete additives and preservatives in the ingredients. So the ingredients are clean label.
So, sir, you said that your startup is Carvi Foods. So, why FIX is separated from it?
Basically, Carvi Food is giving us the execution strength, and FIX requires a freedom for a lot of trials, optimization, process calculation, process derivations, lot of things we are doing, and that needs a little bit of freedom from day-to-day manufacturing activities of the Carvi Food. So FIX showing our innovative mindset, whereas Carvi Food is our backbone for this.
So, recently only you have completed 22 days of online mentorship by Managed CIA under RKV Vairaftar. So, how was the mentorship for you? How it refined your idea or startup or business model?
This program was beautifully crafted by the team. First thing I would like to thanks to the team, because they are very supportive. Their approach towards each mentee, I think they are doing a very good job. Their leadership is also, I really thank to their leadership, because they are backing all these approach attitudes of their team. And when we talk about this 22 days program, the sessions arranged and organized was very good. The speakers was also very good and having very depth knowledge. So when we attended the sessions, many points that we knew, but it was like forgotten, or we couldn't even applying it to some part. So we started that applying again, and we got some results there. So definitely that helped a lot, and it's really good.
So, sir, coming here in the Managed campus, you have met fellow participants across India. How was this journey so far?
Yeah, this gives us a good business networking opportunity. We came across with many fellow participants, and to understand their business ideas and what they are doing, how they are doing, what are their struggle points. And in fact, we are staying almost more than 5 days. I think we are staying here together. So quite good interactive, and we made a lot of business friends around. So yes, this is also another networking opportunity which gives good strength.
Before starting any venture, a person faces so many challenges in the life. So, what are some challenges you faced at that time and how did you overcome them?
Any startup, the basic challenge is that you have a lot of ideas, you can come up with product, but how to sell? So if you don't click the sell, then probably your startup will be in a problem. So considering some your monitoring period, or let's say sustainability period of your startup, that you are putting your efforts as well as money as well as time in a startup, and you are not getting rewarded for, let's say, the standard rule is 1000 days, you won't get any, don't even think about to earn from the startup. So that the sustainability 1000 days you are on your own, while you have to sustain your company as well. So that is a critical part of each and every startup. If you survive 1000 days, definitely there no one can beat you. You will definitely succeed.
So, sir, business thing is a like a roller coaster. So, how do you keep yourself motivated in the low times?
Basically, you have to surround with like-minded and such a people, such a say mentors or motivation boosters. So everywhere they are talking about ideas and development and business. So that keeps you motivating. If you are feeling low, then just music helps me. And these business friends, just talk with them with the about the problems, and they will give you a lot of motivation and boosters. Basically, what we need is a moral support in such a situation, and definitely business networking gives a lot. So don't detach yourself from network. Keep always in a business network. That is my suggestion to all new startup guys.
How do you see your startup in the next 3 to 4 years?
We want to cross 100 CR in next 3 years. So that's what our motto. So let's see how we achieve. And there are a lot of mentors around. They are doing very good job, and they are doing selflessly. That is important. So we are running on a good track. So I believe that we will achieve that target very soon.
Wishing you the best, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Before we wrap up, would you like to give some other advice message to the young entrepreneurs who want to start their venture?
Yes, important thing I just told before also, key networking. Networking is a key fact. And if you are starting any company or any enterprise, before doing that, I would advise that you should have a mentor. Mentorship or a mentor will make your journey very smooth. maybe before 1000 days you will able to sell, you will able to clock some revenue generation, and that is really important. So you should have mentor from day first.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. Thank you for sharing your inspirational journey with us. So, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you team.
To our listener, thank you for tuning in to Manage CIO podcast. Stay connected. This is Ishika Gautam signing off.